Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sober Not Sober.
I'm sober. I'm Mekaylay.
I'm not sober. I'm Grant. And today we have a very special guest with us.
A cute guest.
He's our muse. Our boy Taylor. I've known you since preschool, kindergarten type thing.
I've known you both for
we've known
maybe
we've
over
known
20 years.
Yeah,
I
all
know
three of
you,
us have
yeah.
known each other for
Yeah.
like 20 plus years for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk into the mic.
I've known you for 20 years.
I've known you for 20 years. Yeah. So yeah, he's in town, so we figured, fuck it.
We've always wanted Taylor.
We've always wanted Taylor on. Yeah.
That's been one of our goals since starting. We're like, we have to get Taylor on an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Well, happy to be here.
happy to be here.
You look so uncomfortable.
First time on cam, dude. So I do want to tell you guys, I just got my hair cut, and this is a running thing. Please subscribe.
It's really far back.
Please like and subscribe. I have to go to Turkey, and that's not going to happen unless you like and subscribe. So, thank you.
I think they cured baldness.
Yeah.
Right. Like we
I don't
have,
know much about it.
and I need the resource to buy the medicine. And so please like and subscribe, comment. I love you.
Please, my health insurance went up a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
all
subscribe.
health insurance. Yeah. Please.
I haven't looked at mine yet.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I don't even want to know what your statements look like on stuff. It's probably pretty behind.
It's probably fine. Like I get the basic.
Yeah, as long as you cover it.
Dental.
But so yeah,
It's dental.
Dude, that'd be sick to have dental though.
I have dental through work. I get it.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
it's like through work. But and you know what's fun about like dental and vision? It's like $2.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Like
need
through work, it's like, well, I mean, yeah, I need vision. I'm blind, but anywho, I was getting my hair cut a couple hours ago, and I go to the same barber. I've been going to the same barber for a long time. Shout out Tom, love you Tom. And the last haircut that I got, I liked. I was like, oh, okay. And when you're a balding man and you get a good haircut, you lock in. You go like, okay, this is what I'm going to rock with for a little bit here because there's not a lot to work with. So I need to, whatever I'm able to work with and Play-Doh it up, it can look like hair. So
Can I see?
it's
not
not,
bad,
it's
How is it like in the middle?
it's
I feel like I've always known you to have that.
it's been like that for a long time. Yeah, it's true.
Make sure you talk.
It's been like that.
Okay, I'm talking to them.
It's been like that for a long time. So, and so
I won't be able to use any of it.
no, it's picking up so bad. So since I've been going to the same barber for a long time, he knows my predicament. And the last haircut I got, loved. So then when I went back in, it had grown through, and I was like, hey, I kind of want to do basically the same thing that we did last time. I really liked it. And he was like, yeah, I think it grew in great. Like, it looks good. And I was like, but I think, like, can we go a little shorter with it so it lasts a little longer? You know, like, because, like, obviously hair grows. And it still is growing.
Grant's first mistake. Wait, hold on.
It's not growing.
It's growing, I promise. It's still growing. The sides and back are growing. The top's debatable.
How often you get a haircut?
So before it was every 3 months.
How long does it get?
Not very long in that time.
What I'm saying, your first mistake, right, was being like, can we go a little shorter? Because you're like, you can't blame the barber. Did the barber push back?
No. So here's the thing. The only reason I was saying shorter was just for the sake of like, oh, just so it can last longer. Just so I don't have to come and get it does grow.
Wait, 3 months.
Before when I would let it grow longer.
When we started this.
Okay.
3 months?
If you look at, there's old clips of me. I have hair coming out of the back of the hat.
I just posted that
so,
one.
like,
I just
that's
posted one.
3 months. Okay.
Okay.
It grows.
Okay.
Anywho.
We'll let it slide.
We'll let it slide this time. So I tell him that. I'm like, yeah, I think if we can just go a little shorter just so it'll last a little longer. And he looks at me and he goes, okay, sure. I will, I'll keep an eye on it just to make sure it doesn't end up looking more. And I go, right, I fully agree with you. Whatever you think is best when you see as it's going. He didn't want to say the word bald out loud, but he was like, we want it to look. And I'm like, so he gets it. He understands the job. And that's why I pay him to make it look like I have hair.
Well, dude, here's the thing. So I just got my hair cut, last week, right?
Sure.
And usually I'll get like a 3 on the sides, and I'll be like, you'll take like an inch and a half or what, like an inch off the top, because the top, I like to do something. Obviously, I like to do something with the top.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've noticed, because we clip stuff out, we record, we edit. I'm looking at myself a lot.
Right. That's
more
than
a therapist would probably tell you to look at yourself. And I'm like, man, when I go kind of like short on the top, like I can see the balding pattern coming in. So I say this to the lady that's cutting my hair, and she's like our age, and she's like, let's maybe not go so short on the top at all. She's like, I'll blend it in, but like let's not touch the top. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I think you guys should just go long.
No, because I went long. Remember what I looked like long. It didn't look great.
When did you have long hair?
I had hair your length for a bit there.
It was horrifying.
Wait.
It wasn't
Maybe
great.
I do remember that. Yeah.
If anyone has seen the movie Honey Boy
Oh, I was going to say...
with Shia LaBeouf plays his father. Take a look at that. That's what I looked like, just 40 pounds heavier. But
it's what's the movie with is his name Brandon Fraser?
The Whale.
The Whale. What, did he have,
Whale.
Did he
I
have
will
long?
say, Grant, you are looking good.
Thank you.
He's
I
looking
think you're
good.
looking good. Yeah.
I'm talking shit about old you.
That's fair. I
New
talk shit
you
about
looks
old man.
good. Like old you, long hair, whale body, a lot of cane.
it's still-
Wait, do you
yeah.
want to hear something like fucked up?
true.
Right? My body has not changed at all since high school.
Yo, you haven't. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like my weight
It's
is
like the
basically
same.
exactly the same.
I
right?
do not
Like,
doubt that.
And it's crazy. Like I'm not like sure. Like my brother just started gaining weight,
Right.
And my dad has like they're both like not like like I don't know. They're like regular.
Neither of your parents are big people. Yeah, no.
But like anyways, I'm like, how is this possible? Yeah, I weigh a little bit less actually.
That's crazy. Your bone density's going down. You're
Yeah,
just
like I think it's just like I had more like I eat a little less maybe than I did back then.
That's fair, yeah.
I drink less milk.
I will say I do
Smoke more cigarettes.
I do smoke more cigarettes.
Yeah, that's fair. I am happy that the body positivity movement is gone. Like I'm happy that that's no longer a thing. As a fat person who existed during Lizzo's run and all these different, fat influencers that were trying to argue for the sake of like, no, this is perfectly fine, I'm beautiful. That's out of the question. You're going to die an early death. So I never was oblivious to that. I was like, I know I'm overweight. I know it's affecting my health. I know there's certain things that would be better if I lost the weight. Stop playing yourself, right? And then Ozempic comes out. Lizzo gets on it. Everyone else gets on it.
Cheaters.
I don't necessarily agree with the idea of Ozempic, but
am I gonna catch strays for that?
they're cheating.
I don't think like I think
what they are.
I
That's what they're doing.
read something like I forgot where it was from, but it was like talking about like a doctor advocating for the use of Ozempic in like obesity, right? And like his like
For certain people, yeah.
for certain
Yes.
people. But like I know there are risks. Like
Yeah.
I think you're like if I was reading this correct, like am I remembering correctly? Like it can like cause osteoporosis or however you pronounce that. You know, like loss of bone density.
There's that. I mean, people call it like the Ozempic face, where it's like sunken in eyes. They get darker circles, like kind of like
Everybody knows,
dude.
less like liquid in your face or something.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
I know some people that like clearly are taking Ozempic or something. It's something, and they start to look good, and then
it's like a little turn.
and they're looking good, and then it gets to the point where they've lost a lot of weight, and then I'm like, dang, like good for you, and then I see him again, and I'm like, are you on Ozempic or do you have cancer?
It's also, or are you smoking meth?
You're
yeah.
on something. Yeah.
Well, like all bodies are beautiful. Human beings are beautiful.
Yes,
like,
and that's why I was saying like
Yeah.
I don't think the whole body positivity thing was like. I wasn't arguing the fact that like a larger person can be beautiful.
Of
Sure,
course, yeah.
I mean,
But like, you gotta be careful with these drugs, man.
that's very true. I think it hit so fast. I think it went. It was literally like one day I heard about Ozempic, the next day 50 people are on the next day. Every famous person is like,
that Swedish?
Ozempic?
Yeah, like they make money off that. Like
I'm sure.
Country, I forgot some European country. Yeah,
I'm sure
I know
someone does.
Wegovy just
that's like the other big one.
became the first FDA certified.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
to whatchamacallit, like hit the market.
Who owns that?
That's the real question.
Yeah,
is
who owns that?
Who owns
Who owns
that?
that?
Yeah, that is fair. But no, yeah, I don't think that
I have something to say.
You're anti Wait.
No.
Like you're anti the prop.
yeah. Do it yourself.
I have one thing I have to say in this episode.
Okay.
That's it. I came to the table with one thing.
Sure, go ahead.
And I was talking with Taylor about this last night. I want to direct all my energy to the Dallas Cowboys fan base. Because, playoffs are starting. Made it. Cowboys didn't.
I'll support the Bears as well.
Bears made it. Number 2 seed. I'm not saying we're going to win it all. I'm just happy we made it after 5 years. Cowboys, anytime they make it, doesn't matter. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
It'll never happen again.
Not
the only clips we consistently get any kind of negativity from is when we're talking shit about the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm going to one-up it, and I'm going to continue to double down as hard as I can.
The fan base for the Dallas Cowboys,
the biggest fucking crybabies I've ever fucking seen in my entire life.
As someone that's been in Arizona my whole life, you grow up to not like Dodger fans because like when the Dodgers, it's always a thing for Arizona. I don't really know football wise the Cardinals I feel like haven't been good enough to I think the Steelers, they kind of like don't really like the Steelers, I guess. It's like there's not really a big rivalry there.
But unanimously,
the Cowboys suck.
They call themselves America's football team.
Yeah, self-titled.
All
fucks.
of America hates you except for Dallas. So
true. How did they get that title?
Yeah.
It wasn't Dak.
It wasn't Dak.
It wasn't Dak. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. 3 rings octagon. I'm winning that.
Yeah.
Dak's got nothing on me, man. I don't think he has. I'd say in recent years, the phrase dog has been thrown around a lot, right? He's a dog, dude, right? Like someone on the pit, anyone on the field.
Yeah.
Dak does not have that dog in him. I'm sorry. He just doesn't.
Grant's a cat.
And I am a pussy, but I do think Dak's head looks really punchable. Like it just really looks like.
To be fair, yours is probably equally punchable too, to most people that are seeing this.
Sure. And especially the Cowboys fans that just heard me say all that. They're like, on my boy. And that's what I think is fun is like we didn't talk shit about Catholic people. We didn't talk shit about religious groups or anything like that, but we've mentioned religious groups.
But we're gonna.
And we'll get like little things here and there. And before we didn't even really trash the Cowboys. It was just me saying I could beat up Dak Prescott. That's really all it was. And that gets a lot of people go like, hey, not cool. He is a leader. Shut up. I'm clearly joking, number one. I'm a fat white what? Like I have no chance. I have no
Ended
chance.
it right there. I'm a fat white.
What do we think is? I'm a sommelier. Like my profession is drinking wine. Do you think
it really makes me sad that people don't understand what a joke is.
A joke?
It's really sad. It's really sad. But at the end of the day, it's not a joke that the Dallas Cowboys fucking suck and know your place.
Directing hate.
Hate. I think
Dak's a good guy. On and off the field, good guy.
Yeah.
Do I think he's going to ever lead him to a Super Bowl? No. He's on the Cowboys.
Not
End
a leader.
of story.
When was the last time the Cowboys won? Do you know?
I don't know when their last Super Bowl was.
1943?
It literally could have been, I honestly.
I think it was the 90s with Troy Aikman, who is a leader, by the way.
What do we mean by leader?
Oh, so here's what I mean by leader. There are people that they have the dog in them. So it's not only they have that dog in them, but they also carry themselves well on and off the field, whatever sport they're playing, right? Like there's good ones on like Arsenal. There's ones, I love Arsenal and like they're in every sport, but
we can't use the phrase dog for soccer. I'm gonna put a boundary there. I think we have to come up. The three of us.
You think it needs to be more of a physical sport to qualify dog?
Soccer's pretty physical. Yeah.
Soccer's physical. I don't think dog is the right, because it's like hockey or, they slide tackle sometimes, or rugby. It's like you got the dog in you. Yeah. But I think it's like.
It's kind of like, I don't know. How do you feel about basketball having like dog?
Oh yeah, that's because if you're hanging nuts dunking on a dude, you got that dog in you.
Like skateboarding, like I wouldn't call someone I wouldn't be like, oh, they got that dog in them. That's like just not the vibe.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of not really the vibe soccer wise. You never really hear anyone say that about.
He's an animal.
I think it's more of like. I think they say like that's class. Like he's class.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a class act.
Oh, also I hate cheers. When someone's like
chants and stuff.
No. Like just in general, like
the old
when
show
someone goes up to you, and they're like, "All right, cheers,"
Oh,
like I'm not
says cheers.
Yeah, like I'm like I live in a different slang group, like
it's
and
a
like
British
that's
slang.
like the edge.
Yeah.
That's just UK.
There are it is
so
UK.
many people say it.
People say it.
Yeah,
here
people
too.
say it here. Yeah.
In the wine industry, I get a lot of cheers.
Cheers makes sense in the wine industry.
But it's also like you just emailed me about nothing relating to drinking. Cheers. Fuck off. I don't need your cheers.
I can go without cheers, but I want some specific words from the UK to come across the pond.
Like what?
Like you fucking slag.
Slag is great.
Slag's crazy.
What
does that mean?
Yo, whore.
I need to shout out an Instagram page really quick.
Because we've been watching this. What's her name?
We should.
Eleanor Neal. We've been watching Outlaw podcasts on any wherever you get podcasts, and
outlaws in England just stabbed and robbed someone
dude,
and ran away.
She does anything across the world, and she has the most hardcore accent, and it's like she's like a fucking baby.
You know what we should do? We should take that slang, spell it different, and give it a different meaning.
So colonize it.
That's kind of what we did. I do have to shout out.
From Britain.
we already took. Yeah, we took.
No,
everything.
I mean like it's not stealing from Britain.
Oh yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, because dude,
they stole it.
I told this to him on an earlier episode, but when I went to London, I went to the British Museum.
Yeah.
And the amount of Indian culture I saw in there was insane.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I was like, oh wow, they literally just took like full walls of temples and like brought them into that place. I was like, oh, so what happened?
Yeah, empty continent.
like there.
Like whatever.
You're like, that's insane. Okay, I do need to shout out an Instagram page, Jensen Not Button.
Let me see.
He's a British guy, and he goes around and he does pint reviews and stuff.
Okay.
And like he goes to Sunday league games, so like he'll be on the side of like old like
Is it him with a banana?
He's with a bunch of different stuff. No, he's got a Labubu on him. Yeah. But
fuck yeah!
Shouts out Jensen because he looks and talks exactly like Micah Richards. Neither of you know who Micah Richards is, but I just had to shout him out because he goes when he's doing any sort of beer review. We got the dirty, slaggy little pint here, and I love the word slaggy. It's SCHLAGGY, slaggy. And I'm like, dude, every pint slaggy now to me. Like, I think that's a word that we should take, is slaggy.
Yeah.
And it just means like, oh, that's good. Like it could be like a dank, dish or something like, oh, that's slaggy, bud.
Or you know which one I like too that I know has made its way to Iceland because my cousins say it.
Okay.
Is posh.
Oh,
posh.
Yeah, posh. Yeah, like you're a little
kind of.
too,
They're making it cooler though.
So like posh is like a good. Posh? Yeah, like they're aiming to be posh.
Yeah, like no, like you just like refer to something if it's good. They're like, oh, posh.
Posh.
Yeah.
Oh, dinner last night, posh.
Yeah.
Posh.
But they don't say it like that. Not like, oh, it's posh. They'll be like, oh, fucking posh.
Oh, yeah.
Some people are saying it the other way though.
I'm sure that there's big differences between like North London and South London. Like
they
Arsenal
still got accents.
Yeah, Arsenal is North London. Tottenham, I think it's South, or it's the other North London, I forget, but they're a different area of London. And when you hear people that are from like the Tottenham area talk, dude, it's more think. Oh, I really think.
You know what I want to do?
And then Arsenal people are like, well, hello, my name is.
You know what I really want to do?
Rice,
I really want to learn all of the different like accents from England, because it's like here,
There's-
there's like
Proper
little
Scouser.
West Coast, twang. There's New York. There's
Yeah.
massive huge tits. There's Chicago, Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's Southern. We can probably mimic all of them. I want to learn that, but the UK's
the
version.
UK.
And why is theirs more dramatic than ours? And they're way smaller.
Well, maybe they have more regional identity than we do.
Yeah, they have way more culture than we do. Like they have a deep rooted, like Ireland and England don't mess with it. And like it's right there. It'd literally be like if like Massachusetts had huge beef with New Jersey.
I mean,
and
they
you're
did.
like, well, yeah,
I feel like
at a certain point,
they
I'm
did.
sure there was, but yeah, like that, I feel like.
You know what's also crazy is like people came over here and then like stole land and then like settled these cities and then like regional dialects like sprang up there, which is kind of crazy. Like a New Yorker doesn't sound like exactly like sort of like a Bostonian, whatever you call them.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And then Maryland's got its own thing going on.
I guess that is true. Like the Northeast is like all pretty close to each other. Like you can drive to like pretty much all those areas, and you do get different dialects coming across.
Yeah,
each other.
Arizona though.
Yeah, Arizona,
New
I feel like, is
Mexico,
like
like Colorado,
it's such a
it's-
just straightforward. There's no twang on any word.
Everything west of the Mississippi, swear to God, just talks like California. You
Pretty,
know?
you could argue it's all a California.
It's just
accent.
California.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like even too being Arizona, we have so much Hispanic stuff here. Same with Southern California.
But we still say Mesa.
we still say Mesa. Yeah, we still say Mesa.
Yeah.
But like I feel like when I have had to tell people talk about like a saguaro cactus, a lot of people are like mind blown of that and have no idea how to spell it, and it's like really like once you're around it, you're like, oh, that's so there's
Dude,
silent letters
the
and
thing
stuff in
that
different dialects.
pisses me off is when like 60-year-olds that are snowbirds that have lived here, they've had a second home here for 20 years, and they're always like saguaro or senguaro, and I'm like, just fucking get it right. Like, there's no excuse anymore.
How have you been on Earth this long?
And I'm talking about one specific person. I'm not gonna say names, but I'm like, you were a teacher.
Oh God, yeah. Ugh. Like you shouldn't be teaching children.
No, neither of you would know who this is.
Okay.
God damn it. Yeah,
Pisses me off though, dude.
Yeah, it's a little.
All right.
Oh,
so
you want to know something about Arizona though? Go into another topic. Sober not sober. We were looking. So I like randomly. I was at the library and like I found this book on like Arizona statistics, right? And like population in Arizona boomed like from like the 60s to like the 70s and like the 90s to like like now it like boomed. Anyways, we got interested and we were looking up drug statistics for the country, right? Like most active users, like around the time we were like we found Arizona, right? Arizona, Mesa was on the list. Like it was like first on many lists, and then Phoenix was like number 2 or number 3. So like from this data we were looking at, it was saying that like Phoenix and Mesa like
big time.
Like were like especially like in the 2010s was like the epicenter, like in like one of the like the major epicenter in this country for drugs. And it's crazy because like we were kids back then, and like the availability of like I came to California thinking like people were like, oh, like Californians do drugs, and then I realized, wait, like I know more sober people here than I ever have in my whole life.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I was thinking about this story earlier today, and I was like, I don't know if this is. It is a legal activity, but this is more than 10, 12 years ago, and like whatever. But speaking on Arizona being like, it is kind of all over the place around here. Mm-hmm. There was, let's say, a facilitator of product that I knew that would facilitate product, and it was THC based product.
It's just marijuana.
Yeah, just a weed dealer.
Okay.
And so I don't know. I don't know what the.
Is this person?
Yes. So no, I don't know what you're thinking.
I mean, yeah.
But anyways, it's someone that we all three know. We all three know this person.
Do you know this person better than us?
Like in high school?
Yeah, probably by a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, by a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot. It's not who you're.
Oh,
shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'm just wondering.
Anyways, I hit him up. How you doing today? I didn't say that. I said, can I get? And
I've been narrowed down to like a couple people.
But me and you.
I've narrowed it
Never
down
mind.
to a lot.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, is it me?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Anyways,
No, it really
it doesn't.
matters.
I'll tell you after. So
First letter.
no, I'll tell you after. So I hit him up. Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, yeah, I need a ride actually to a buddy's house. Can you help me out? I'll give you some free blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, sure. Like, okay, no worries. And I know this guy. Like, we've known each other for a long time. So it wasn't a sketch situation. I'm like, all right, sure. It's like a 30-minute drive to like someone's house, right? And we go there we have nothing. Like, we just show up there. We pull into this like nice residential neighborhood. It's all like 2 or 3 story houses like lined up on roads, real communal little like streets, little cul-de-sac kind of stuff. And right at like this curve, there's just these normal houses, and this house looked exactly like all the other ones next to it and everything. We walk in, no furniture in the living room. Okay, so
I have had the same thing happen to me.
So no furniture in the living room, and I'm like, all right, this makes sense. And then we go into the kitchen, and there's a dining room to the side, and there's one of those rocking game chairs. Like the big L shape.
And it's got the speaker
It's got the speakers. Yes, that are low-key pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, was on the ground. There's a blanket on top of that, a little French bulldog sitting in the blanket, and then the TV was on the ground, and a Call of Duty multiplayer lobby was sitting on the TV. So that's
Bro, get some furniture. Goodwill exists.
yeah, literally, dude. Like, come on, like you're making money, and
Cover it up a little bit better.
And a Glock sitting on the kitchen counter, and that's it that was in there. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then he goes,
Could have waited in the car.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't need to come in here. I mean, it's better to do stuff like that with 2 people. You don't want to be like the one person solo in situations like that. So this guy comes down the stairs, normal late 20-year-old, long hair, just like, oh, what's up, guys? How you doing? We're like, hey. And he walks us into a room next to the kitchen, lined the entire perimeter of the inside of the room, those large clear plastic bags with like the knot tie, multi-pound, it was like a stash all around the side of the room. And I was like, and like 3 plants in the middle with like lights on it. And then just these huge bags around the whole perimeter of the room. Damn. And I was like, this is like a lot. Like, this is like a significant amount. We get 4 or 5 of these bags.
4 or 5?
And then put them in my car.
That's terrible.
And then drove to go get Chinese food.
How many pounds do you think were in each bag?
It's funny as an adult, like as a kid, you're like, yeah, I guess I'm doing this,
Yeah, as
but
a kid, I was
as
just
an
like,
adult,
sure.
I would be like I would never want to be.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that I'm a full-grown adult, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
not a good choice. Should have just been like, oh, I'll catch you on another day. When he asked me to like drive him somewhere,
that's like the commercial, It's just like, this is what your friends will get you.
This is what your friends will get you into. Yeah.
Slippery slope.
Anyways, what was her name?
No, and so. So then we get all those bags, put them in the car, and I'm driving back, and I'm like, yo, this is
sketchy.
Sketch, man. I do not love this. And then, we pick up Chinese food, and then he's like, all right, like, we can go back to my place now. And then, like, I don't know how to explain this. Like parchment paper that you pull out and put on a oven rack?
Yeah.
So that worth of concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know who I'm talking about.
Dude, I remember this one time. Dude, I guess I don't know. Okay, so this one time, went to a friend's house, right? Homie's house, and like fucking, anyways.
Don't do drugs.
Oh, yeah, anyways. So like we're there, and like he was like, oh, like, do you want this thing, right? And like we're like sure, like we're about to get out of there, about to walk home,
Is this with me?
Yeah, this is with you. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
And like I just
saw the same person.
Wait.
Someone whisper.
No.
Whisper.
No, we'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later.
Inside joke.
Yeah. Dude, this other time, okay, same kid. Like, anyways, Grant volcanoed it heavy, and it was like, like we were like kids, and like it's crazy that we're just like it was crazy.
It's different time.
That other time, right? I was in a class with them, right? And do you remember that substitute teacher that was like kind of not sub, like teacher's aide that was like whack? The little like the
We
one
had
that was
too
like
many.
yeah, okay, fair.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
I talked about this.
Female?
The one that hired someone to kill her husband.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
That same
yep,
lady,
yep,
right?
yep.
She like
Go back
Shouts
to
out,
that
we were
episode.
chill.
Yeah.
Episode 2, maybe.
we were in the last
it.
period of class, right? And like I was like I fucked up I'm really bad at like picking up classes, and I picked things like out of order sometimes, like and I don't know how I got away with it in high school, but like I ended up in the senior level like the senior class for math that like they take if like they're not really doing
You didn't do
well.
great
And-
math. Yeah.
But the funny
Okay.
thing is, like,
The remedial class or something?
I
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
in honors algebra the year before, so it's just kind of funny that like I was
Like a remedial math next year, yeah.
like they really clipped my sales right there. But like, anyways, we were like there, and like that lady comes in, and she calls me and this other like dude who's like older than me, like out of class, right? And then he takes me into the hallway and starts asking us like if we sell weed, and like both of us like, I was like,
Wait.
what?
Who asked you this?
That late,
Oh,
that
yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
Anyways, then like, they just look at me and they're like, "Do you?" Like, I don't, you know. And I'm like, I know damn well you do, because I, you know, I
know damn
like,
well
now
you
I
do.
look sketch. Now I look sketch. And I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was really just asking us, and like, if we like sold weed or whatever.
She probably wanted some.
yeah, because she.
I got her some.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes.
Once.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Anyway,
she was whack.
I put it in her mailbox. She left me a $20.
She kept asking us about mailing things over like state lines, and like I was like, dude, this is a setup.
Yeah. This
Like,
is your
this
FBI.
Is like, yeah, I'm
This
like,
is not cool.
This is not cool. But yeah, it was
At
so
this
awkward.
point, it's well past the statute of limitations.
Yeah. And
you
this
know,
is yeah. We were children
This
at
was
the time too. So
11, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
But she like DM'd me through Instagram. She was like, "Yo, you got some?" And I was like, "Yeah,
that's
I got you."
inappropriate for sure. That's inappropriate for sure.
And then we graduate, and she's like hooking up with some dude in a trailer, and she's like, "You think you could kill my husband?"
Damn.
Yeah, that's literally what happened to Ath. That's go back and watch that
Weird-ass
story
People in our school. I feel like schools all over the place have weird ass people in them.
for sure.
I mean, there's great people too. You know, there's great people. But
so
yeah.
when was? I think we've maybe talked about it a little bit, but your first time drinking alcohol.
First time drinking alcohol was okay. First ever.
Yeah,
was
like
on-
not that
yeah.
you like got drunk, like first time trying it.
yeah. Well, first time I got drunk, right? So like
Both.
like I was. Oh, dude, I was like 14, 13, you know,
Yeah.
but my family's like European.
Yeah,
You
right.
know? So like I was being like kind of like mischievous, right? So like everybody's drinking and it's a whole family, and it's one of the few times we've had the whole family, you know,
Right,
like
all
back
together,
then,
yeah.
all together. And like my mom was drinking wine, and like she like didn't like the wine or something. Someone got a bad bottle of wine, and like she's like, "Taylor, like you want to try this?" And like I was like, "Sure." And like I think she was trying to get me to like not like alcohol, but then like she gave it to me, and I drank the whole thing.
You're like,
you know,
"Ooh."
I was like, and it wasn't that much, you know.
Yeah,
and,
right,
like,
a little bit,
but then
yeah.
my sister was just like gave me her glass of wine to try. So like I just went around to the whole party
Yeah.
like trying to get
Oh,
like.
can I try your wine? I've never had wine
yeah,
before.
yeah,
Just, like,
yeah. And I got drunk. I got drunk. Yeah. But like the funny thing,
Sampling
that
everyone's
wasn't-
wine.
I don't know if I had. That was before I smoked weed. But like the other time that like I actually like by myself got drunk, right, was like I got caught for like something, you know, and like they're drug testing me, and like I went over to Mekaylay's house. Like it was the first time like I was able to hang out with Mekaylay after that, right?
Right, okay.
And like I was so terrified to smoke weed that I like went into their parents' liquor cabinet, and I was taking little sips of everything, right?
it didn't pull down a full-
But like, dude, the last one I remember was like this like coffee like liqueur, you know, like something that you wouldn't drink on your own, you know. And then like I was having the time of my life, you know, like, and I still
Time of
remember
my
that feeling
life.
a little bit. It's like, but I passed out on the toilet.
Yeah, so he passed out on the toilet. It was me and Mikey, and we drank a little bit too, but we mostly smoked. And then Taylor is in the bathroom. Let me know if I need to edit any of this out, by the way.
Don't tell it. Don't like. There's something.
There's some things. Don't say it.
I'll just say it. I can bleep over
Yeah,
this.
we can bleep over
I can
it,
bleep
yeah,
over
yeah.
this. But I got a shit too. We're like, "Are you good?" And then he pulls his pants down, and I'm gonna throw up.
I flushed.
Dry heave.
You guys are fucked up. take that.
Yeah,
that happened.
So that was like one of the first
dude,
times.
The funny thing is, your parents were dead asleep the whole
And we were vibing on GTA 5.
The shit we did with like parents just asleep, you know,
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah.
crazy.
I mean, it's definitely like you growing up in a. We've talked about this before too. Like growing up in the small town, you find shit to do.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah. Also, I had to like, I think because like my family like, or like my mom and like whatever like traveled a lot. Like I had a lot of.
Yeah. And you know, my parents split. Your parents were split. So like that also helps too.
Yeah.
Where
you
you
just
have a
like
little bit more freedom.
You know, everybody's like, divorced parents. You know, and like I think that can be like traumatic. You know, if
if your parents didn't do it well, like if it was.
I mean,
tensious
I
and like
I don't think it ever goes well. But like I also
Yeah.
think it gave me so much freedom.
Yeah,
you know.
I think in some situations
like,
it's not a terrible
Yeah.
thing for like
Yeah.
I was 14 when my parents split, so it's like I was like okay.
Yeah, but my parents are
That's
still
fine.
friends too. So
Yeah,
it's kinda,
same.
but it was you know all
There's
divorces are
definitely
messy.
there's definitely some tough ones out there.
Yeah.
And then I actually don't know if I've said my story of the first time.
I don't even know if I know your story. I kind of might
So-
know your story.
I was
Maybe.
Was it with like your SIG era?
It was cigarette era.
Yeah, it was your SIG era.
Now
yeah.
you're back in it.
Do you ever? Can I hit that on screen?
No. No. You can't make that.
So I'm pretty sure the first time I was at a buddy's house, my roommate's house when we were kids, and we were like, oh, like my dad has like his dad has a whole bunch of different beers in the fridge and the fridge in the garage. Anyone who grew up in the suburbs, comment down below about the fridge in the garage. What was your favorite beer to pull out of there? Because we all know that you did it.
Oh, yeah.
And tell us what your favorite one was. Bud Platinums were a commodity at the time. And he had Warsteiners. Shout out Warsteiners, a German Pilsner. I, for some reason, picked that one. There was like
So
Coors,
random.
there was like Michelob, like there was regular stuff. But I was like, oh, I don't know.
Cooler
So,
label.
yeah, so it was a cool, I was like, all right, let me try it. And then I remember drinking and being like, because I remember I had tried beer once before, like a sip, and it was Coors or something, and I was like, right, that's piss. That's terrible. So then I try this one, and I'm like, oh, I think I like beer. I was like, this is actually pretty good. So just had that, didn't get drunk on that. It's one beer, like whatever, right? So that was the first time I had like consciously been like, oh, I'm going to like drink this, and it's alcohol, and like knowingly. And then probably within a year, this is probably like 14, 15 years old, with that same friend at a different friend's house, and this different friend is lives in a rich community, in a gated community, so big house, and had like a wine cellar kind of thing going on. So we're in the movie theater room, and we watched This Is the End.
Yeah,
The Jonah, it's Jonah and like
and
James Franco
James
and
Franco
a bunch of
and-
people in it. But yeah.
Yeah.
The world ending. We're watching that, and we go into the cabinet and we pull out. We did Fireball
Okay.
in a flask,
Yum.
which I'm like, okay. So we had a flask with Fireball, and then like Sky vodka in a water bottle, and had both of those in the room with us. And that was my first time getting drunk. So that was like, I vividly remember sitting on the couch watching the scene with Emma Watson, like just zooted. And I was like, whoa. Like, so I had gotten like the buzz of alcohol, and I was like, this isn't too bad. Like, this is kind of nice. And then I stopped. And then other people keep going. And that's kind of like the reason why me and you were here. It's like, even from the beginning, I don't think I've ever had a point of like overindulging. I never really like drank heavy on alcohol. I would like have a drink in my hand at parties or something and whatever, but I was not a shot person or anything like that. So I think it really started from the beginning. I was like, no, I'm like, once I get to a point, I'm like, cool, I'm done. I'm chilling.
How does it feel though that like your first time like spoiled all the others? You know, like that combo. You know, like
yeah,
as a
Sky
sommelier,
vodka as a
like,
sommelier now.
Did that get you into becoming a sommelier?
I think
like
I
that flavor
peaked.
combo.
Yeah, I think the vodka really cuts through the syrup.
You
in
need the
Fireball.
microplastics in
and
the vodka.
Yeah,
though.
the Fireball
Yeah.
microplastics are a little bigger and chunkier than the vodka ones. So
Has a hint of microplastic.
Yeah. So that was like the first time I had ever tried it, and then yeah. And so even like looking at like different topics for us to go over of sober, not sober things, like what was the thing that made me like, now I'm in it, like now I have certification in wine, like I'm a professional in the world, I've been working in it a while, like why did I choose this path? And I think I just wanted to get out of the restaurant industry. Like I was just in the restaurant industry, and I was like, man, like I can't do this anymore. So there was a wine steward position at a grocery store. It's like a fancy grocery store in Phoenix. And I was like, all right, like I'll try for that. And I kind of flubbed my way through the interview of like, yeah, no, I know that like red wine goes with like, red meat, and like white wine can go with fish. And I was like, I knew like that. And like that was probably the only wine knowledge I really knew. And yeah, and then just like started working in it. And then I just kind of realized like how like I think I just got pretentious. I think that's really all it was. I literally like realized like I like being fancier than other people a little bit. It's not great, but like it is a good feeling.
Certified mixologist.
Mixology, like that is like a certification, but
don't do that.
No, the sommelier to me is like
I'm just gonna tell you
I'm not going
from a filthy casual,
right.
Yeah. Like I love a cocktail.
Yo,
I still love cocktails, beer, like spirits.
I'm gonna say
like,
from a lot of experience, every mixologist I've ever met is high key a piece of shit. I'm just saying. I've never met, working in the industry too, because obviously it's a revolving door.
Yeah,
of other pieces of shit. It was just piece of shit after piece of shit after.
Yeah, you're never gonna. Yeah. Right. I mean,
have you seen the movie Sideways?
Thank you for bringing this up, Taylor.
Bro, you're just becoming sideways.
No.
Wait.
Let me explain.
What is Sideways?
I haven't watched the movie all the way through. I've seen enough scenes of it and stuff. Yeah. Let me explain. As someone in the wine industry, fuck the movie Sideways. And I want to say that staunchly. There's a moment when someone talks shit about Merlot in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And no joke, people bring that up to me all the time. I don't drink Merlot. Why? You saw the movie? Yeah.
I like Merlot.
Merlot's one of the noble grapes, you dumb. Like, it blows my mind when people are literally like, oh, because someone in this movie said, like, Merlot's done. Merlot's done. Like, it's just dead. And the sales represented it. Merlot is down significantly compared to other varietals. When did this movie come out? Like the 90s? Late 90s. Yeah, and since then, Merlot took a hit. And it's just like, I still have people come up to me and say I don't drink Merlot because of the movie. They go, it's funny. I don't drink Merlot because of the movie Sideways. And I go, I don't find that funny.
I bet the point of that was to show how pretentious he was.
I think, yeah. And I'm going, I'm more pretentious than you, so your pretentious shit is not working for me because Merlot's a good one. And I know what I'm talking about.
What's the worst one? Worst wine. On the record, right now.
3, 2, 1, go.
There is a name. There is a brand. There's a very specific name.
Let's sync it today. What is it?
Who gives a fuck?
I don't like Pinot Grigio.
Or are you gonna get in trouble?
I'll drink anything.
Could you get in trouble for it?
I don't sell it, so it's not under my portfolio.
Fucking out 'em.
Mekaylay wine is the most dog shit wine on planet Earth.
Is that like a brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, #1 consumer of Mekaylay. Dumb drunk bitches driving a fucking G-Wagon
and Dallas Cowboy fans.
White and Dallas Cowboy fans that live in the Phoenix area that are at Costco specifically last weekend.
Yep.
It fills a niche.
Oh, right.
There is a time and a place for it, apparently.
So as a sommelier, all the somms that I've ever talked to and like the level 4 guys that teach you for the certification and everything, they say, look, yes, you can technically break down a wine. This is from this prestigious legacy building winery. It's got the best grapes in one of the top regions for this varietal. You can like statistically prove that. But they tell you, these sommeliers go, just know that the best wine is your favorite wine. And that's like the de-pretentiifying of it is to go like.
I was going to say that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Like good wine, if you want good wine, it's the wine you like. Like, that's basically it. Like, if you like the wine, it's good wine.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I do grit my teeth a little saying it because, like, technically there are some things that are not great. So, like,
it's the same thing with like coffee.
it's niche.
Like you've
but
had like single origin coffee.
no, single orange or origin?
Origin.
No.
You've never had single origin? Okay.
If it was orange, I also
let
wouldn't
me
have had
let
it.
me
So I don't
drop
know why
this
I
on you.
specified.
So like the third wave coffee movement, right? So it's like you get like beans from a single origin.
Rewind. 3-way coffee movement.
So there's first wave, which is like people just getting like like your coffee. It's just
Oh,
like
an
the packet.
espresso machine or
well, not really an espresso machine. You just have coffee in like a little thing, and you like boil it in some water.
okay, like a basic
like when
level.
coffee
Okay.
first came.
Yeah,
right? And
level
then, like,
1 coffee.
Yeah, and then second wave is like Starbucks and Pete's.
Well,
where,
level
like,
2 coffee.
Where it's just like okay, we can get you an espresso shot, but like it's like off of different machines. Maybe originally it was actually like espresso machines, but now they have their own formula
Right, it's
for
a
like
big-ass thing. Yeah.
And then third wave is like trying to bring it back to like more of like kind of like artisanal and like you're a little bit European, but like
Right.
like taking influence from like Japanese tea,
Right.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
or whatever.
So yeah, there's
Yeah.
levels to it.
Yeah, so, like,
it's the same thing for wine.
The beans are different, right? And they have different like tasting notes
Yeah.
and scents, right? And like you have to dose them differently and grind them differently. But like it'll be like all the Kenyans, or no, is it Kenya? No, Peru coffee to me,
Same thing.
right? Like it's like grown at different altitudes, right?
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
just like the type of bean they have, it just always like you just get from one farm. And then you grind that. Because like Starbucks, it's all mixed from a bunch of different, it's a blend, right? But you just get that, so you just taste that bean. And some of them will taste straight up like tomato juice.
So this
Yeah.
is exactly what wine is.
Yeah, or some are like blueberries,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
You
it's
get
crazy.
like actual
Yeah.
differences,
Or,
and
like
then
Rwandans, like dried strawberry.
when it's then
that's on
just like
espresso.
mass produced and at like such a larger scale, there is no differences across
Yeah.
them. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing with wine. Like I can, and we'll do it eventually. Comment down below if you want to see me do it, because I can do it. Test me. Get wine. Yeah, I won't see the bottle. Put wine in a glass and have me analyze it, and I can get. I most likely am able to get country at least, possibly a more niche area of the country, depending on what it is.
The person that picked the grapes.
Yeah, Julio, that picked the
Whose
grapes.
feet
Yeah,
were on it.
yeah. No, I mean there are specific notes you pull out from different wines where you go like, oh, that's so clearly this, or like that has to be this.
Yeah.
So like it's the same thing with. I'll make this analogy until I fucking die. I made it last episode. It's the same thing with food. Educate yourself the way that you know about food, about alcohol, because then you'll just know a little more.
I gotta say though,
They know more about food than they do alcohol, I would say.
Even when you're comparing the coffee and the wine, which are very similar,
Mm-hmm.
these both feel very performative male.
Oh, like coffee and
Like matcha
sommelier.
reading 3 books on a walk. That's what it feels like when I hear you talk about specific grapes, and I go, okay, I'm just trying to get drunk, dude.
If I'm being completely
like,
honest,
it's like class privilege. Like low key.
I am,
Like
yeah.
your tastes are dictated by like class privilege. Like
Mm-hmm.
like I'm a little more wealthy. I'm like third wave coffee. Like I like matcha. Like
Level
I,
3 coffee,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
Like Yoruba, whatever. Like the Yoruba drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yerba mate.
I want to try that. I've never tried that. But like then like like at other scales, it's like I love fucking Red Bull. I love Red Bull.
Yeah.
love like that's
Yeah.
like, but like I also like espresso.
Yeah.
Also, that's the secret code word is performative male. Drop it in the comments if you made it this far. That's the secret word of this episode is performative male.
Performative male. Comment down below. Yeah, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. If you made it this far, I love you so much.
Also, speaking of drinks, real quick, we'll
sure.
slip it in.
Yeah.
W Energy,
W Energy.
our sponsor for the video.
Sponsor
W
for the
Energy. If you want to give it a
DUBBY.
shot, DUBBY. If you want to give it a shot, we're gonna have a link in the bio. Use
Sober
code
not
sober.
sober. Promo code. Hit that and
10%
get
off.
10% off. Lovely.
Yeah. So hit the link in the bio.
Yeah.
Yeah, plugs. It's crazy.
Got one. Yeah. Try it.
Yeah, dude, we're getting big.
Yeah, we do need our 69th
Pink
subscriber. No, don't. Well, do I guess.
Yeah. Have you subscribed to this podcast?
Maybe on like TikTok.
Fair.
If you go on YouTube, you might be the 69th.
You could be our 69th.
Crazy.
Would be big.
I don't like. I'm not a YouTuber.
Do you know the day that we started the pod?
No, was it my birthday?
No.
What?
9/11. So we'll never forget.
Oh, it's only
That's more of like a joke
your-
for like me
on
and you, of
someone
just
else's
like,
birthday.
yeah,
My butter.
my birthday. Okay. Oh, that's actually yeah. The whole sophistication. Okay, as people that aren't on
Your level. I get it.
no, like in my world of wine, where I like it's obviously something I like know a lot about.
Yeah.
Do you guys think
Mm-hmm.
it's pretentious? And beyond, is it
Yes,
performative male that I'm a sommelier?
100%. Yeah,
Like, am I
100%.
just a performative male that's just
Yeah.
yeah?
I don't know. Like, okay, so I was on a transit recently, right? And like there
You
was
can't call him that anymore.
That's crazy. I was on a subway.
A subway.
Yeah.
And like I was hearing someone talk, like it was like a guy and a girl, and like I think they're going on a date. You know, it kind of gave me that vibe, but they
Right.
kind of knew each other beforehand, and like
Okay.
they're going somewhere together. Anyways, I'm not really paying attention, right? I'm like doing my own shit, you know, on my
Right.
phone or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways, like then I just like I like tuned into their conversation for some reason, and like they were talking about how like she doesn't think like she thinks it's so pretentious when a man reads like on BART or outside, because she's like, what are you reading for, right? And
Yes.
I'm like, that's a and like he was like agreeing, and I was like, that's crazy. Like you're like anti-reading. You know, like
Okay.
you don't even realize you're into like it's okay to read a book outside.
No,
you
let me
know?
explain. Let me
Yeah,
explain. Let me
like-
explain. So, literally, like a month ago, I saw this guy in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty jacked, faux hawk. Okay, no shirt on.
Already fucking hate him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm talking. He definitely like is a gym guy. Built
I would
up,
beat the
right?
shit out of him.
Roids or no roids?
Probably, most likely.
Could I take him?
Sure. So he's walking on the side of the street, no shirt on, the short like lifter shorts with then some sort of like long compression thing underneath, you know, and whatever shoes, and no shirt on, and then he has the tattoo pattern where it covers the pec and goes down the arm, so it's like just one pec, and then like goes down the arm, right? And then
His armor.
And then he's walking on the side of the road reading. And this book is like a thick book on both sides, and he's just walking yoked,
Bro, okay.
reading. And I'm like, you're not
Yeah.
reading
That's
shit.
kinda crazy.
You don't turn a page per mile. I bet
Bro,
he just
sit
has
down.
it there. Yeah.
Just sit down.
that's
like-
that's performative
on
male.
transit
That's
is
performative
fine.
male.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sitting down
Before
on
you get
something.
on it, it's
At a coffee
fine.
shop, it's fine. You're
Yeah,
sitting
I
there
think
for
a
like an
coffee-
hour or
yeah,
two.
yeah.
Like read, yeah. But like, bro, walking? Like
Dude,
Walking
people
is
are
a-
taking it
you're-
out of control,
Yeah,
though.
that's insane.
yeah, you're
People are doing like 2 books at once. They're like reading a page of this book, and then they're going to the other one.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you're
Dude,
not
also,
doing
like,
that.
Like they're like, oh, I just have high IQ.
That is kind of what
I'm just high
that is
IQ.
kind of what wine knowledge is too.
That's how you got. Well, okay.
Well, it's not like you're like dunking on everybody,
Right.
You know? You're
Yeah, I'm not like
Coors
going around
Light.
like that's fucking gross. Like to
Yeah.
people that are drinking regular wine. Like,
yeah,
no.
you see someone with barefoot, and you're just like,
No, like no, it's it all has its place, and like I mentioned this last episode,
your
it's
place is just higher.
a little more elevated.
I mean,
than
you just know what you're
guys.
talking about. That's fine.
That's literally it.
And you're also, it's like not performative. Well, all of life is performative, but
True.
you're doing it for like money.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like,
my-
if you're doing
it's
it
my
for money, like
livelihood.
it doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
know, like
it's
it
my
doesn't matter if
livelihood
it's
at this
I
point.
perform all the time as a barista.
Yeah.
I'm constantly performing.
Yeah.
You know, someone comes in, I make it look complicated.
I make it look like I'm doing a lot.
Yeah,
back
I
there.
look to make it like that's like part of the gimmick, you know? Like
Yeah.
yeah, like you gotta make it look flashy. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely when someone I have like little they're not like tricks but like almost like fun facts that like when someone's talking to me about wine, I can go like, well, actually this one is blah blah blah. The amount of times I've said those things to people does blow my Sancerre. Every white woman on the planet, it's white woman juice, Sancerre.
I was just gonna say, how many 55-year-old white women could you fuck with this information?
All of them.
There we go.
So-
and you haven't?
No.
Make her order like 100 cases.
So
You need
Sancerre
100.
is literally just the word Sancerre is the name of a region in Western France in the Loire Valley. So it's this big area for wine. There's a place called Sancerre. Grapes grown there. If it's white wine, it's Sauvignon Blanc. It's Sauvignon Blanc grape. That fact blows white women's minds in Scottsdale.
oh, it comes
Like,
from a
oh,
place.
it's just Sauvignon Blanc. I love Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
And I'm like, That's why you're asking me for sans hair,
This
lady.
is why I hate white women. 55-year-old white women that live in Scottsdale that were at Costco a few days ago. I digress.
One specific person.
No, it was every
It was just
fucking
every
one of
person
them.
in Costco.
Oh,
It was every person in
who I just
Costco.
can't- Like what I can't stand. It makes me like actually like anxious and like a little angry every time I go in. Whole Foods.
Honestly, Whole Foods does make me
I
anxious
know, you know,
too.
this one time I went there and like I was looking for cream cheese, right? Like just moved to an area, cream cheese. I wanted bagels and cream cheese for breakfast because I was like, I was on that kick, you know. Anyways, couldn't find the cream cheese, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like this is a grocery store, like it has grilled cheese. So I asked one of the people that worked there. I'm like, where's your cream cheese, right?
And
then
they're
they
like,
took me to the
"Sorry."
dairy, and like I'm like, ain't no cream cheese here. There's cottage cheese. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
ain't looking for that. So then like I'm like looking around and like I'm over by the produce and like I asked another person and like they showed me to this other place and it was just vegan. It was like everything was just vegan, and I was like I have nothing
Okay.
against vegan
Yeah, you're
stuff.
like-
it's fine, you know.
But it's just
I
not
got
what
the
you're looking
Performative.
for.
I got
Performative,
I got the sunflower cream cheese. That stuff, like I was like, that's toxic. You know?
That's
I don't
not
like
good.
like I mean like the idea is like I don't want a bunch of things with sunflower oil. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, like I bet it's fine. You know, but like in my head I'm like I'd rather olive oil. You know, or like
Yeah.
Another performative male, anyone that's against seed oils on TikTok.
I feel like seed oils are fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like anything. If you have too
Is
much,
olive oil a seed? Is that a pit? Is a pit a seed?
it's a seed, but I think it's coming from the actual.
I don't know. I actually don't know where it comes from.
Because think of it like this: if you get olive oil, it's olives being pressed, right?
Yeah.
But if you get grapeseed oil, it's seeds from the grapes where you're getting this said oil,
True.
right?
So it's probably from the.
And like if you're getting avocado oil, it's from the entirety of the thing, or like sunflower oil, like shit like that.
So what do they do with the byproduct? Like I'm assuming there's
They probably mash it up and feed it to pigs.
Yeah, it's probably either fed or turned into composites of like for like manure or like dirt.
Yeah, compost
Yeah,
or
compost,
food
yeah,
for
yeah.
that with like
animals.
brains and like mad cow.
like mad cow. Yeah. Just like mad cow.
What do you do if you got mad cow?
I think
You're done.
I'd probably just die.
yeah.
Well, you'd have like 20 years.
No, I don't think you have that long.
I think you have at least like 5. You go insane before you die.
Same with alcoholism.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could have it for a minute and not
Did I
even know.
low key have mad cow disease with alcoholism?
maybe-
Nah, it's unrecoverable from.
You can't get cured.
Prions, bro.
Yeah.
We
There
don't
is
even-
no AA for mad cow.
It's like a misfolded
Yo.
protein, man. Like your body, you can't fight that. Can I have some of your water?
There's none left in there.
Oh, that's.
I was gonna say you could, but one thing, since I was telling you guys about the Chat GPT, I was looking up what
Big boners look like.
yeah what I was looking up what Socrates' penis looked like. Now I was looking up what Socrates and Plato did like day to day, like what was their life like and everything, because I saw this like YouTube page of a guy who does like reaction videos, and it's a good reaction channel. Mr. Biscuit Speaks,
Beast?
I think is
No.
Biscuit. And I think he has like a philosophy degree and then does like reactions and like actually breaks down philosophy of stuff of like songs or different things. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, I think it's I don't think it's a good thing in today's society that you can't do anything with a philosophy degree. You know what I'm saying? You know how they always say like, oh, that's a waste of.
I mean, what did they do with him before?
That's what I'm saying. So then that's why I was like, okay, what did Socrates and Plato like do with their time? Not that they had like the degree, I guess. So Socrates was like you, where no shoes,
Muse.
just walking around. Yeah, my muse,
Muse,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah, my dirty little muse. No, so like no shoes, didn't really ever have a home. Like literally just mooched off people. Just went around and just was like,
Just
and-
like
and
Taylor.
I meant more of like the nomad kind of existence.
Yeah.
So, like that was kind of more of what he was. He just kind of wanted to roam around, talk to people, and literally he would just like consistently ask anyone he ran into questions. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are we, like just big, like earth-shattering kind of questions. And that's just what he did. He was not liked. People were like, what was this smelly hermit doing in
Was
here?
he
Like, get
high?
him out. No, I don't think there was much like drug use or anything. I didn't get into that. I'll maybe look into that,
Yeah.
see if they did anything.
I mean, I'm
but
sure they drank.
I'm sure there. Yeah,
I
I'm sure
heard
there
some
was
shit that they were
fermented.
making was crazy.
Yeah, I mean there was like honey wines and stuff then, like meads and ales
Would it
and
low
whatnot.
key be like a honey pack? Like you get from a smoke shop?
They probably had honey pack.
They probably had honey.
Yeah.
They probably had some herb.
Honey pack's been around since BC. Kidding me?
Yeah.
Should we take one?
No, I don't want to take a honey pack with you guys. I'm already taking a Blue Chew for this thing. I'm hard right now. So, Socrates was kind of like just like a nomadic like weirdo and like was kind of smelly and people like didn't really love dealing with him, but he did end up doing so much teaching, and then he was teaching Plato, right? As Plato is like one of the people that was learning underneath him. And Plato then, when he was like born into money. So that's where you get the two different versions of like, I guess there really isn't a middle ground where you like become a teacher as a philosopher or whatever.
Yeah.
You either like had the money to start with, so I can just start
crazy
talking,
talented.
or you're just like a kook, like running around on the streets talking to people as much as you can. So some of these homeless people could be Socrates.
I think that goes into line with like, like people getting degrees in philosophy now. Like maybe like the class that's doing that might be a little out of touch with like what's actually happening on the ground. You know?
Right.
Or we're not listening.
Right.
Or or we're not funding that.
It's institutionalized and so that was Plato. So Plato started like the Plato Academy, which went on for, I think it said like 900 years, which it isn't going on anymore. And I'm like, how did it go 900 and not now? Okay. So it was an academy though where it at first started as just literally a place where him and other intellectuals could just get together and talk and just have conversations about stuff going on, political stuff and like whatever. And it turned into basically like
them having sex with each other.
Yeah. No, it turned into basically like colleges.
Oh, okay.
It turned into basically like what university is of like it's.
They did have sex
it's
with
curriculum.
each other, though.
I'm sure it was ancient Greece. They
When
were all
I
doing
like,
it.
heard something from then, and it was like sexuality was boiled down to like, are you a top or a bottom? And like honestly,
That
is the real question.
I think that is like the real question.
Yeah.
That everyone needs to look deep in themselves and find
like,
the
am
answer.
I the top or the bottom?
Taylor, are you the top or the bottom?
Bro, that's for you to decide. No.
Comment below. Is Taylor a top or a bottom?
I think I project as top, but I think I'm bottom.
That's fine.
I think I maybe move as if I'm top, but I think
Power bottom.
Yeah.
Because you give off big sassy black woman vibes.
Yes.
So
and
you'd be,
yes. I am a
you'd
big
be on the
sassy
bottom,
black woman
like,
from my previous life.
Give it to me.
Yeah, and I think I would I'd run the thunder down there. You know what I'm saying?
Run the thunder.
You just need a dom. You just need to find the right dom.
I actually,
Male or female?
I would
are you
try
saying?
that. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't
female
matter.
for me. I would personally prefer if it was a female for me, but
What if they're just like female presenting? All right, next
we
question.
can't get into it. I was literally gonna start. No, that's not. We already made the transit joke. We can't.
Wait, what's the date?
Today's date?
Yeah, I think it's January 6th, right? How happy are you guys right now?
It's
Happy January 6th.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Happy January
Was that
6th.
3 years ago? 2?
5.
That was
No.
years ago.
No.
5 years ago.
No, that was
Yeah,
5
Joe
years
Biden
ago.
had a whole ass term.
Yeah, so that was 5 years ago.
We've had Trump a decade. You ever think about that?
Man, he's been in my
That's
life
crazy.
too long.
No, it's like, like even like regardless, like it's like holy shit, like like as a kid it was like, oh, Obama, like 8 years, it's still a long ass time. But like
honestly, when I think of like if I was a kid and be like, oh, president, the person I think of is Obama because it was like most of my formative years he was the president. So
I think
like,
my first recollection it'd be like George Bush because that was like the first one I realized.
I think a little Bush because my dad liked Bush a lot and talked about Bush, of course.
Bush sucked. Also,
It goes Nixon and then Bush.
who was the Air Force guy that like ran Arizona and lost? What's his name? The guy that died of brain cancer.
McCain.
John
I
McCain.
low-key
McCain.
think of McCain because that was the first election. It was Obama
Yeah,
and McCain.
it was Obama McCain.
I have like a pivotal memory from when I was riding my bike back home and I fell off my bike because I hit like a patch of dirt and rocks and shit, and then I scraped my elbow. I still have a nasty looking scar from it. And then I got home and I was like, "Ah!" And then I got home and they were like, Barack Obama is your next president. And then I called Connor and I was like, yo, dude, Barack won.
Yo.
I called Connor and he was like, I know, sick.
Sick.
Dude, I know your mom was so stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, Trump feels like a wart that you just can't freeze off.
My mom was stoked. My dad wasn't.
Yeah, tell what did he
out demographically.
what did he have to say about that?
He
Any
said
words
he
in specific?
He only said very positive words about Barack's presidency.
Any words in specific?
Very only positive.
Okay.
Very only positive.
Can you call him and ask?
No.
Call him right now.
No. He died just real quick. Bush or Obama. He'd be like, "Are you dumb?"
Could you please do it? Could you please do it?
The 2010s were popping.
The 2010
In many ways.
Just call him and just if we need to edit anything out.
No, it'll turn into a whole thing. I can't do it.
Just
One
real
time
quick.
I'll
Real
prep
quick.
him. I'll tell him, "Hey, I'm going to call you in like 30 minutes." And then I'll tell him that it'll be on that, but he would need a fair warning.
Okay.
He's probably
Fine.
sitting at home picking his butt. Love you, Pops. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any other like major hitters to go over.
No, I just wanted to talk shit to the Cowboys fans. That's all I
Yeah,
have today.
I do think they deserve it. They only make a bad name for themselves, and Dak isn't a leader. I'm gonna die on that hill, and doesn't have the dog in him. I do, and I'm also more pretentious and better than you.
Drink him to death. You think he can drink more than you?
Dak?
Fuck no, dude. Look at him.
No.
That might actually be a good playing field.
I actually can't drink a lot because you know me. I get dizzy. I'm a little dizzy baby.
Dizzy bitch.
I'm a dizzy baby. Okay,
No.
I just
think
get dizzy
baby's better.
fast.
Yeah.
I get dizzy
Yeah.
very fast. Like
Dizzy bitch. Big
Genuinely,
dizzy
if I
bitch.
have 3 shots within an hour, I'm dizzy and uncomfortable. Like I'm actually like
dizzy
sweating
bitch, right?
and not.
When you hear that,
no, I'm not a dizzy
No, it
bitch.
happens.
I'm just dizzy.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you fuck. That's why I'm on this side of the table and you're on that side of the
Wait,
table.
Did you never get dizzy?
all the time.
Yeah, like
That's
what-
that's when
like the
that's when I
diz?
knew I was doing it right.
So the real
But who
drunkenness was good. Yeah, but you're a quitter, so
Yeah.
no, but
Just
so
go take a drink right now.
yeah,
You
prove
won't.
it, pussy. No, so what was the point you were trying to get to? Were you trying to like? Was there a level you would get to drinking where you would stop, or would you just kind of keep like adding to it and then pass out,
No, I'll just keep going until I couldn't.
and then fall asleep, or like what happens at the end of that?
Yeah, fall asleep or go for a drive.
I think we had 3 levels of addicts here, right? No, these are
Yeah,
okay because like
yeah.
I feel like really.
I'm a food addict.
I was
I've
a
admitted
mixer.
that. Yeah. Okay.
You know, so like I was seeing like okay, like I'm gonna take little of a bunch, like
Of,
all
like,
these
this and this
things,
and that,
like,
yeah.
little like and like. I think that, you know, obviously then you have complications with that,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is so dangerous, you know. But so like I was never trying to like see how high I could go. It was like I was trying to like maintain like this like a little
Something.
yeah,
Yeah.
like something where I'm like, oh yeah, and like
I'm-
see how long
I'm
I
grooving,
could,
yeah.
see how long I could groove, and then I went, you know, like I'm like sober now, you know, I still smoke cigarettes,
Yeah,
you know, I drink
yeah.
here and there, you know, like, but like, I don't know, I just fell out
Not
of it.
sober.
Yeah, I just fell
Yeah,
out of it.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I rarely drink. Like I drink like maybe twice a month.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely I probably drink only like twice a week, maybe. Like
Oh, yeah,
genuinely.
yeah.
So and that's still like
I did drink 5 days during Christmas.
straight. Just
Yeah,
like had
yeah,
drinks
straight,
all 5
yeah,
days.
and, like-
you feel that afterwards, huh?
Dude.
Did you have bad moments? Like did you
How
have
was your poop?
days?
How was
Yeah,
your
like during
stool?
the day prior before you would start drinking heavy. Was that?
So what do you mean?
So like
Elaborate more.
So you'd get all fucked up one night, pass out,
Uh-huh.
right? You wake up the next morning,
Yeah.
what time?
Whenever the alarm goes off.
What if you didn't have things to do? What if it
then
was
I'd
just
get up whenever.
And when is usually that when you're fucked up the night before? Like, are we
whenever
talking
my body's,
noon or 1?
Whenever my body's telling me you're probably gonna have a seizure, you should probably have a drink.
We're talking noon or 1?
Damn, you were that bad.
Yeah.
We're talking midday probably? Decent
No,
decent
middle of
amount
the
of the
night.
morning. No.
Wake up middle of the night, and then I'd
Oh.
wake up at a normal time.
Okay,
It would have
okay.
to keep going. It was my
Gotcha.
body going.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
These
I need
receptors
something.
need to block
How much are you
off
drinking per day?
all of it.
Like a bottle?
Like not a handle, no, but a bottle, yeah, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, and
Pretty cool,
so
right?
Start back up like by mid-afternoon, probably started back up again, right? Was there then a goal you were trying to get to?
I was trying to get
Fucked up?
to being done with work, so then I could just drink consistently.
Right, and then when you started drinking
Mhm.
in the day, you're going
Just
cool,
enough
like,
to get through. Just enough to get through.
just and then the end of the night
Because it
you've
was
had a
just enough
bunch.
to feel normal. That's the thing.
Right,
Is it
so-
would be like 2 or 3 shots.
so you're
enough to like.
uncomfortable outside of it. And then when you get drunk, you become
It was
more
a
comfortable.
perpetual hangover for
Yeah.
a
So you're
very
not
long
feeling
time.
good when you're not drinking. You're feeling good when
Yeah.
you're drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're like, okay, so like I had a roommate that recently like broke his foot like in a biking accident, right?
Damn.
And like they gave him, I think they gave him oxys, right?
Yeah.
You know, and like my other roommate's like mom is like a physical therapist, you know, so like we called her because I'm like, damn, that's a crazy drug to just, you know, like it's funny as an adult, you're like actually think, you know, like you've seen the documentary, you know, like you heard the things, and it's like someone's first time using like opiates, you know, in general. But anyways, like he was saying that like he didn't feel high from them, you know, because like it was so much pain that he was getting over. So it wasn't like he felt high. It was just like the pain numbed.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like a different experience from like
And
taking it recreationally.
Proper dosing should
So I
do
feel
that.
like feel like maybe with like Mekaylay, like his body being like, oh, I need this or else I'm not having a seizure. It like kind of takes the enjoyment actually of being like, there's not like, oh, I like this level, like I'm having fun.
Right.
It's like, oh,
You're
like I
doing it out
need to
of
do this to
necessity.
just chill.
Yeah.
yeah,
100%,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
100%
yeah.
necessity.
Yeah. And for me, it's like, because I guess, and that's weird because like technically for me it is necessity as well because it's my job and it's like the career that I've gone into, but it's not a necessity to overdrink and like drink a lot, right? So like that's where like, and even like the like chat talking about differences of someone that's like professional in it versus someone who's had a problem with it and had to go to rehab. There is like a, I don't even consider it a level of control that I have. Like if
It's
you
just not your thing like that.
right, like if
Yeah.
you went into a wine tasting, like one of the wine tastings that I would have to do when I had a certain job is I'd be in like the basement of this place. There's like 20 of us in there. We'd go through 80 wines, 80 different wines, 80 different wines. You're swishing and spitting for 2 hours. And
I'm drinking for 2 hours.
right, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like for me,
I would
like
just be
that
drinking.
genuinely is like,
That's
if-
only 80 sips. What am I, a pussy?
dude, 80 sips is like, it's like 5 bottles of wine probably you'd just be
No.
housing. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I could handle it.
No, because like they're pouring you like 2-3 ounces. You're taking a big sip, swish, 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 spit, spit, spit. Cool, cool, cool. Take another sip, swish, 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 spit, spit, spit. Cool, dump. Give me the next one. And you get the next one. And then you're running through those. You're taking notes. You have like the thing.
You're lying.
That's where I think it's like, I guess that's a level of control, but it doesn't feel that way for me because I don't have the urge to like go further than it. With food, that's where then I have the issue. Like
Yeah.
like buying food, my meals throughout a day, when I'm going to eat everything, that stresses me out significantly more than my drinking or having weed around or alcohol around.
That's why. This is why though, like tobacco, nicotine is universal addiction.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like addiction that like anybody can get addicted to nicotine. Same with alcohol though. You know, like anybody could get addicted to alcohol or any
Right,
other
but
drug. You know,
I feel
But,
like there's not rehab for cigarettes.
Maybe there should be.
No.
Dude, cigarettes in our lifetime will be no more. That's my theory.
For
right?
sure.
Like already in like, dude, I think it was like Thailand and like England or whatever. Like if you're
Same.
like it was like I think a Southeast Asian country
Well,
and like
England
also-
did take a lot of Thai stuff.
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's,
yeah. But like, anyways, just like they're like maybe or Australia, but like they're like making it so like if you're 14 now, right, you'll never be able to buy a tobacco product legally.
That's lame.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, like it's like dunzo. Like even in Paris, right? Like oh my god, I was like listening to this BBC podcast, right? And like it's like talking about this like horror, you know, like this horrible thing like happening. You know, maybe it was like Pakistan having like a bunch of rain and it was like killing a bunch of people and it's like this really dreadful story, right? And the exact next story was this like French like man like complaining about a new French law that you can't smoke anywhere a child could be. So like it effectively
What
made-
is this
Yeah,
shit?
he's
I
like-
can
he was
smoke
like-
my cigarette
exactly,
in the side
yeah.
of a. What? There's a fucking 12-year-old
What are
over
we
there. Who
doing?
cares?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
cares?
What are we gonna do? Outdoor sex? You know, like literally
What
said that. You know, and I'm like, I needed that at that moment because I was like, damn, that's so funny. You know, like I feel you. Like, oh, a man called me recently for smoking cigarettes. Disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
judged.
I
for
got
it.
hella judged. Like it's fine. I was
makes me
polite.
really
yeah,
happy.
but like I was like working somewhere and like I'm outside on the sidewalk legally where I can smoke. You know.
Yeah.
And like I'm just taking a sip of my coffee at like fucking 10. I've been up since like 6. I'm like just taking my break.
Right.
And I'm like smoking a cigarette. He had a kid. I waited till the kid got inside the car. It was like a little kid, so it's like not like they're gonna like really like imprint on what I just don't want them smelling my smoke.
Yeah, fair.
Kid,
Being considerate. Yeah, fair.
And like then I'm like, like the dad's starting to get in his car, and I like go to light up, and he gets out of his car. He wasn't fully in, but he's like,
fucking disgusting.
No, he was like, hey, can I give you a tip? And like I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's a starting business, so like I really do kind of want to know what he's like gotta say.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe the food, maybe the coffee, because I'm not like I don't.
You
love
think
the
it's
bean.
genuine criticism on something? Yeah.
Like, but like I also kind of knew like I'm like okay, what are you hitting me?
What are you
with?
about to say?
Yeah. Like I've heard some bullshit. Anyways, like then he's like I'm not gonna be coming back because it's really unprofessional for you to be smoking. Like
in a designated area outside,
like near your like cafe, And I'm a little around the corner, I'm in front of something else, but like I'm close by,
right?
And like he's like, yeah, I won't be coming back, like, cause like you're disgusting, like it's like disgusting, and like I repeated it back for him. I was like, all right, so like. What you're telling me is that you aren't going to come back to this cafe because one of the workers, me, like, is disgusting for smoking, And like he like was like,
he's
yes.
like, yeah,
and I'm like, that's cool,
Yeah,
like,
you're
that's
that stupid.
That's
Fine.
chill.
Yeah.
That's chill. So I lit my cigarette and like he drove off. Anyways, I go back in to tell my like managers what happened, right? And like I was just like talking about like how my family's back east, So like they were like, not afraid of confrontation. Like I was polite because I'm at work,
Right.
And like I'm gonna be polite, I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, this is what I'm doing, but like I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
Anyways, like they started like. They were like, oh, well, that dude, like, leaves his mobile baby on the table, and walks away, And I was like, damn, that's, like, hardcore. Like, you have this baby.
He leaves it, like,
on the table and walks away. And, like, I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't even notice that. But, like, obviously, like, the moms are going to see that.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I was
he
like,
doesn't
dude,
come
you're
back,
just an idiot, Like,
oh, my God.
Dude, I've seen a dad, too, once, like, at the coffee. Dad, like, honestly, dad's got to do better, They need more, like... instinct, like this dad, like at the coffee shop, right? And like we have these big windows, right? His daughter is like, it's like we have tables that are outside, on the concrete, like on the sidewalk, right?
Right.
But like the road's right there, like maybe like 3 feet.
Right.
Know?
Okay.
And, like,
yeah,
I kind of feel weird for putting them there because like you never know.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Someone could be
like,
swerving
they're
around.
sitting at one of those tables, like out like. On the patio or whatever, and it's like right in front of the register, so I can like I'm just like saying shit, Anyways, like I'm like I noticed like I'm like just looking outside, and then I see the dad coming in, and I'm looking to greet whoever comes in or whatever, and then I realize I'm like, oh wait, he just left his daughter next to like a busy road,
Like,
he just left his like 4 or 5-year-old daughter by herself next to a busy road, like anything could happen, and walks in to get like fucking napkins and a lid. And I'm like, dude,
you
like,
don't know what could have happened.
like
the
anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I was like, dude, like, crazy shit happens on the street.
People,
not anytime soon.
There's a saying that kind of like really triggers a lot of anxiety for me, but I think it's a very true statement.
Yeah.
Paranoid people are right.
I think a certain level of paranoia is real.
Yeah, I think you need to have a certain, like, lock your door when you leave the house. Lock your car if you leave your car somewhere. Just, you don't need to,
I don't think you need
like, do something
I don't think
crazy.
you need, like, a 12-gauge socket.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But, like, just the basic level of, like, I'll lock my front door when I'm sleeping.
I don't even think
night.
you need the cameras.
I think that, I mean, the cameras, I think more of for like if you have kids or something and you want to make sure, or you have small pets and there's maybe like animals outside kind of a thing like that.
Let your kids take friends in secretly.
That's also true.
It's ruined it for kids.
Yeah,
dude.
if
That's
you're
the worst
a
part
parent
of it.
and you have a teenager,
Let your kids fucking live.
don't do every exit to the house.
do
Leave
you
like
know-
one window
we
so
gotta
they
wait-
can find
yeah.
it and sneak out, get in trouble, and then you get to reprimand them for it. They learn a valuable lesson in life. And Tim Dillon has ranted about that before. He's like, the suburb shenanigans are gone in this country, and they need to come back because that's when boys become men.
I gotta
that's when
say-
you find out who you don't want to be around, who you do want to be around,
Dude,
who's too much, who's too
someone-
little, blah blah blah.
Someone that we know went ding dong ditching or whatever. It was like a dare. They went ding dong ditching, and then someone posted a picture of them on the local Facebook page here, and they were ringing the doorbell and like trying to break in and open the storm door and da 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 da. And I was like, this is clearly just very dramatic.
Yeah.
And so many people commented, they're like, Buckshot would have taken care of that.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, dude, come on. They were like, they're lucky they didn't die.
I know the skater. He's like older than us, right? Like, anyways, like he lives in a pretty prosperous neighborhood,
Sure.
you know, and like he was skating down.
Tony Hawk?
Yeah, it's Tony Hawk.
It's Tony.
He was just skating down a hill, right? And
Mega
like
ramp.
this man, like this older man, like is like on the sidewalk, you know, and like as he's skating by, like he like no, he was in the road and he was like. Or like something.
He's skating on the road, and there's someone on the sidewalk.
Road and
Okay.
there's someone on the sidewalk, or like there's someone in the road, and then he hopped over to the sidewalk, you know,
Right.
like to get
To
out of the way.
avoid, yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what was going on. Anyways, he was saying he was like, oh, like I'm just gonna go around this person, you know.
Right.
It's like whatever. It's just someone, you know, I'm
Doing the
my
right thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a neighbor. You
Yeah.
know, he pulls out a gun and like puts it on him, right? And like my friend was saying, like he like literally like he didn't know how to stop his board fast enough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, like all these years of skateboarding, he's just like he said he went for a power slide and just like was like on his ass, right? And like Loki ate it and then like got up and he's like, hey, like you know, like what's going on? You know,
Right,
he's like
right.
hella cautious, you know. And this gay man's like frightened, you know, like he's like an older man, you know,
Right.
like maybe with dementia, I don't know,
Right,
you know,
right,
but
yeah.
like just shaking with the gun. And then like he eventually like talked him down from putting. He's like, dude, like I'm your neighbor.
I'm just
you know,
riding
like
by,
I'm just riding
like-
by. Like I've lived here for like X amount of years, you know.
Did
like,
he think like someone was like coming
Dude,
up
he
on
was
him or
terrified
something?
of like the way he dressed, the way he looked, and like the fact he had a skateboard. You know,
Yeah.
like he was just, you know, like
looking like a.
he
Not
was
everybody
like,
should have
He
a
was
gun.
a '90s skater. You know, like he's a '90s skater. But like I'm like, damn, that's terrifying. You
That
know,
is
like
terrifying.
why, like,
yeah, no, there are definitely, and that was in California.
No, that was in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
in
say that'd be
Arizona.
crazy. I was like, I didn't think people out
I
there were
don't
like
know.
that.
I'm not as scared as like. There's other states I'm not as scared of guns of. You know, like Phoenix, I have a little fear, and it's like mostly like some road rage shit. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't engage in any of that. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't do that anyway. It's just like dangerous. But like too many people getting popped in like traffic. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
crazy. I've also seen some crazy road rage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen.
I've been followed home.
Dude. No,
Yeah, I've been followed. Yeah.
The craziest one just happened in Phoenix.
Oh god.
Two motorcyclists were riding and they started beefing or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
So then they both get off their motorcycles. One proceeds to shoot and kill the other.
Right.
And then someone in like a Dodge Charger saw him shoot him and runs him over and kills the other motorcyclist.
So it kills the shooter motorcyclist.
Yeah. So they both died. Both dead.
Over what?
Road rage.
Bad, like fucking public infrastructure.
Bad motorcycle manners. Their motorcycle manners. Like, dude, you didn't. When I went by, bro. Are you gonna? Are you? You didn't. You didn't.
Dude, like-
when I went by, dude. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I don't like if America keeps guns. Like guns are not for like I think home defense is like crazy. Like if my home's getting invaded, I'm outie. You know.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
I'm outie.
Let's be
You know?
real.
Like I'm not pulling up with a gun. What are you
An
talking about?
automatic to protect your house, very unnecessary.
Yeah, and like also
think-
like
Yeah.
I like,
Like a pea shooter. Like a.
and then people
a-
are like, oh, like to protect against the government. It's like, homie, you
buddy.
losing.
Yeah, you're gonna lose that.
Yeah,
one.
you're
No matter
losing.
what
Yeah.
you can buy at the
Yeah.
Walmart down the street,
Yeah.
it's not gonna amount to the U.S. military, bud. My grandfather was an artillery engineer for an arsenal, and there is a significant amount more bombs. Like there's bombs you don't even
Dude,
know of.
dude,
Like there's
dude.
guns you haven't even heard of. Like you're done.
You think you're stopping. You got P2020, whatever.
Sure.
If for home.
Yeah.
Buckshot shotgun for kids.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
For the kids.
for the kids.
Yeah.
In case you ding dong ditch. You think you're stopping the U.S. government? We just went in and kidnapped a president of a whole entire nation.
The Venezuela. Yeah.
That's
In like 2 hours flat.
Yeah.
We're not stopping.
No. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not-
If you genuinely
if-
think you're gonna be able to fight back against the U.S.
If
government,
we're
for
going
that,
in 2 hours and kidnapping a leader of a country.
they're wiping out Arizona fast.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna be at the bottom of the Grand Canyon in 12 minutes. Like that's.
It's not gonna happen.
Arizona's locked it down. Arizona ain't tipping no way. You know?
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I think Arizona wouldn't be one to get attacked by our own
well,
government.
No.
Like
yeah,
right away.
yeah.
No.
That's
no.
what
We're too much
sending
of
them
a-
out of.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like we're a base.
Yeah, we'll become one of the main bases, honestly.
Yeah.
God
And like
damn.
people are like, oh, California, you know, but like that's a base too. Like, dude, there's so much
There's a
military,
lot of
industrial
military in
like
California.
California.
Yeah. And Northern California has a lot of industry as well.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
there's
Virginia.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
Virginia's got a lot of it.
Yeah. Loki, Denver.
Loki, Denver. Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah.
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 Think we're gonna wrap it up.
We want to wrap it up.
Thanks,
All
Taze
right.
Up, for coming on.
Yeah, sober or not sober, just be safe.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed responsibly. Like, comment, subscribe, sobernotsober69@gmail.com. Give us a story about how you got drunk and fell in a bathroom and shit yourself. And then yeah, comment down below.
We're getting stuff on a different wherever you get your podcast. We're working on getting that. So wherever you get your podcast,
Apple Podcast, Spotify,
a 5-star review, along with
all the goods.
Liking on YouTube, subscribing.
3.5 is honestly harder.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, anyways,
so Sober Not
comment,
Sober
subscribe.
on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed responsibly.
We'll see you next week.
Good night.